I feel like when I don't snack, I am in control of my diet and therefore in control of my life. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips on how I stopped snacking, or to be honest, how I took control of my diet. Because I feel like when I do snack, I'm a little bit out of control. I feel like I'm less on it with work, I'm less on it with my other priorities in life. I'm getting distracted all the time. My name is Niam, and over the last few years I've lost 50 kg in body weight. I have been on a self-improvement journey, and I'm an economics graduate turned online fitness coach. I just want to use this channel to share some of the lessons that I've learned through losing fat myself, but also coaching other people on how they've lost fat, and hopefully that'll help you on your own fat loss journey too. So if you like what you see, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. For now, let's get into it. All right, so why do I think that snacking is bad, or why do I not like it when I snack? I think for me, I snack because of some sort of avoidance of emotion. It could be boredom, it could be stress, it could be uncertainty. And most of the time it's not because I'm hungry or because I'm ravenous. And the type of snacking I'm touching upon here is when it's unplanned and it's spontaneous, and it's really a case of me using it as a comfort mechanism to get away from the thing that I'm actually really trying to do. When I think about those kind of situations and I've reached for the snack and I've had the crisps, or I've gone to the kitchen and had the nuts, firstly, it doesn't even help because I'm avoiding this situation, which I'm gonna have to confront at some point anyway. But then I feel guilty about it, and it's so annoying because I'm like, why did I do that? And if I don't snack, I feel proud. I feel like I actually go and confront the situation I'm confronting, and whether that's boredom, whether that's uncertainty, whether that's stress, whether that's fear, I get through it, I do the task that I'm meant to be doing, and I save a bunch of calories that I didn't need to have anyway. So that's why I think snacking's bad, and I think it's more than just reaching for the snack. It's proving to myself that I'm able to manage my stress, manage my emotions with myself, rather than some sort of short hit of dopamine that is giving me this comfort that actually doesn't. I'm using it to fill this void, but it doesn't fill the void anyway. And I think snacking and stopping snacking is an excellent strategy for weight loss. And one of the first things that you can do, if you think about the law of thermodynamics and the whole idea of you need to be in a calorie deficit if you want to lose weight. If you are able to just cut out snacks and stick to your 3 meals a day and just go through your day, have your 3 meals, you're going to be in a really good position to be in that calorie deficit, because snacking tends to be higher calorie items like crisp, chocolate, which are calorie dense. So you're cutting out calories that are quite high if you're having chocolates, but also if you have one snack, they're very easy to have more, and so just by cutting out one snack, you're actually preventing that snowball effect of you having like 400, 500 calories there. If we've been in this habit of snacking throughout our life, or for the past 5 years, which has caused us to gain the weight slowly over time, and we've slowly made these neural pathways in our brain stronger and stronger, and the saying goes, neurons that wire together fire together. So these neural pathways are there, they're getting stronger every time you do snack. And so you almost have to go into your brain and somehow undo this neural pathway that is causing you to snack every single time. And so even if we do try and stop and we say, all right, Monday morning, time to start the week, no snacking. 3 days down the line, a stressful email comes where you have to do a new project, or something that causes stress, or you're just not too sure, you get a bit bored and you're not really thinking about it. You just reach for the snack and you think, why did I do that? So it is difficult, I get it, I do it. But I think there are certain things that you can do or you can put in place to help you build the new neural pathways of not snacking. Because you can't keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. That is the definition of insanity. I think it was Isaac Newton that said that, or Einstein, I'm not sure. You can fact check me. But I think what I'm saying is that if you want to truly stop snacking, you can't just rely on the intention to stop snacking, because chances are the subconscious neural pathways in your brain of you snacking are going to creep up again. Here are the 5 tips. Number 1, I think, is managing the environment. And I think it's such an underrated hack in your life that you can do, but we are just driven by our environments. We are like almost like animals, or like babies sometimes, if you think about it. If you're just sitting there and there's an open bowl of M&Ms in front of you, chances are you're going to reach for one. So just put the bowl of M&Ms in the cupboard, put it in the cupboard, put it away, put it harder to get to, because you want to add as much friction as possible to you reaching for the unhealthy snack. Best case situation would be just don't even buy it at all, right? Don't even have it in the house. If I had my own house, I probably wouldn't even buy it, just because I feel like I'm pretty good most of the time, and then there'll be like one day and I'll just go for it. And then when I do go for it, it's like a snowball and I'll just binge it. Another tip that I like to do is just plan my meals in advance. Now, I'm like a big fan of macro tracking, calorie tracking. I think it's a nice tool to be able to understand food consumption and keep you on track, keep you accountable. What I'll do the night before in the morning is just put my meals on my tracking app. And it might change. I'm pretty flexible in that way. I might switch things out. But just having a meal to look forward to means that there's now a cost to me going and reaching for the snack. If I reach for the snack, I have to take something out to add it in. Having that cost there just means that I'm less likely to go for the snack, because I know that I have to take something away from myself. And as humans, we don't like losing things. Another one is, it's a little bit hard to implement, I think, especially when we're in these like stressful situations, when we're more susceptible for reaching the snack. But become really present, become really conscious, and just ask yourself if you're hungry before you reach for the snack. And it builds that evidence towards the idea that you are someone that only eats when they're hungry and doesn't eat for other reasons. One of the ways that allows me to become more present, more conscious, more mindful in my eating is just doing a daily meditation practice. You can check out my meditation video if you're interested. But I feel like the simple act of sitting down and focusing on my breathing every day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, makes me more present throughout the day. When I am going to reach for the snack, I'm able to really question whether I'm doing it because of some sort of avoidance of a negative emotion, like stress, boredom, anxiety, uncertainty or fear, or am I actually hungry? And if I'm hungry, then I can actually just sit down and have something a little bit more substantial, like a protein yogurt or even a slice of toast and a protein shake, and then it feels like I'm not just mindlessly and unintentionally snacking. I think the whole idea behind this video is going from a place of unintentional snacking to intentional snacking, rather than no snacking. And then another tip that I like is just distracting yourself. Fill up your calendar. I've started using Google Calendar, and I just time block everything that I'm going to be doing in the day. I think this is really good for if you're someone that likes to snack when they're bored. I'm a big culprit of this. I love snacking when I'm bored. I find it easy. And I think as a child, that's probably what I used to do. I used to probably be bored, go to the cupboard, have a few snacks, and that was probably my entertainment, and that's why I gained loads of weight. But if you fill up your calendar with things, then you're not going to be bored, because you've got things to do. You've got an objective throughout your day, you have a mission, and it means that boredom is less likely to happen. You're less likely to resort to snacking because the boredom's not there. You're almost like, instead of stopping the snacking, you're just going to the root cause of why you feel the need to snack and just cutting it out. Even when you're scheduling tasks, sometimes we get uncertainty and we get fear because the task feels really big. I was watching a Stephen Bartlett podcast the other day with Mel Robbins, and he was talking about how we have this sense of whenever we have a task to do, we feel like we're looking up at Mount Everest. And it's true. Like I'm trying to build my coaching business at the moment. If I were to look at like some of the bigger players out there, like R&T Fitness or Propane Fitness, I'd look at them and be like, oh yeah, like how am I going to get to that? I would probably feel quite uncertain about the actions that I'm taking on a daily basis. And if you can get these big tasks and break them down into like really small bite-sized steps and then put that into your calendar, you're not going to feel uncertain, because the tasks that you've broken down the big task into are manageable, they are achievable, and they feel like there's something that you can do, and it just takes that uncertainty out, and so you're not going to feel those negative emotions. So I think this tip is a tip to stop snacking. It's just a tip to not feeling the need to snack when you have these, by just getting rid of the negative emotions in the first place. And then I think finally, if you do feel hungry and you do feel the need to snack, then try not to go for the junk food option, like the crisps, the chocolate, the ice cream and that kind of thing. If I have a little bit of ice cream, I'll go through the tub. But these foods are like really highly palatable, and yeah, they're good. Like you can enjoy it in moderation, don't get me wrong, but they're really highly palatable. And so most of the time, if you have one snack, chances are you'll probably have another snack, and you have another one, and you have another one, and you have another one. And it just creates this snowball effect. If you can stop at one snack, it probably won't derail your diet or your calorie deficit. But once you start having more than that, oh my God, yeah, you can really do some damage on the deficit side of things. And it would just be a bit of a shame, because if you've been good all week and then you have one day where you just have a day where you just snowball into loads of snacks, then those days almost go to waste as well. So if you do feel hungry, what I do is just get some protein powder, get some yogurt, have some berries, bit of peanut butter. And yeah, it's a decent meal, like it's 300, 400 calories, but it keeps you full, it's nutrient dense, it tastes nice, it's convenient. What more could you want, really? And it keeps you energized as well. Those are 5 tips that hopefully will help you stop snacking and hopefully help you on your weight loss journey. If you got some value from that, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, because there's loads more content to come. But until next time, peace and go get it.